Hi, I'm Brian Overman, and welcome to another edition of TechEdge Reviews. I know we normally cover gadgets and smartphones and things like that, but when we saw today's product, the EVO6 patch cable, we were blown away. We think this is every bit as amazing as some of the bleeding edge tech gadgets that we've been reviewing over the past few months. Now, I know it just looks like a regular old patch cord, and one of these is a standard Cat6, but the other is the EVO6 self-tracing patch cord. And by self-tracing, I mean each side has a flashing LED light and a button. You just press the button on one end, and then you can instantly find the other side. It is a certified Cat6. It works out of the bag. It has a 10-year warranty on the battery, and you just push the button. Now, I know this sounds like an amazingly simple concept. I cannot believe that it took so long for somebody to come up with the idea to do this. Also can't believe that I haven't heard of it yet, and I just wish that I had come up with the concept. So I decided to go out and do some research and find out who actually did come up with this brilliant idea. It turns out that the EVO6 is the very first self-tracing cable on the market. Now, after some heavy research, we did find another product called Patch C out of France, and that product works on a completely different technology. It has an external device that you plug into it, transmits the light across a fiber optic cable. Now, it seems a little complicated to me with such a simple concept as putting a flashing LED light on each side, but we decided to take these two competing products using different technologies and put them to the test in a TechEdge head-to-head. Now, what you're seeing here is Mertek's EVO6 cable. It's just as easy as unplugging or plugging the device to push that button and get it flashing. As you can see, all the way across the room, I'm able to find the cable immediately. Truly a self-tracing cable. That bright flashing LED light just shows it right up. Now, the Patch C will require this extra piece of equipment, and even when it's turned on, it's almost impossible to see. It doesn't seem very self-tracing to me. You have to actually get right up behind to actually see the small little points of light on that Patch C cable. Now, you'll also notice with this extra piece, you've got to really jam your hand up in there. It feels like you're dismembering your whole rack just to get the item attached. And again, even though it's attached, we go to the other side, next to nothing plugged in there, can still barely see those lights. But what we do see is that little spring there, which we had some difficulty keeping that from tangling up. Now, the EVO6 cable, again, flashing right next to the Patch C, but you can barely see the other product. We think there's a pretty clear winner here. The EVO6 patch cable was so easy to use. You just pressed the button, the light flashed really bright, it was easy for us to find on the other side. The Patch C cord, on the other hand, it had a little spring on the end of it that was kind of easy to tangle up. It was cumbersome to get the device in there to plug into it to get the light to come out the other side. And you couldn't see the light coming out of the optics unless you were actually right in front of the device. So that means if it's a low cord or a high cord, if you're not looking straight onto it, very difficult to find. The Patch C cord also only comes in black and gray, whereas you have 8 color choices on the EVO6 cable. And we contacted them. They said they would even do custom colors for specific orders. So definitely different devices. The EVO6 is coming out with a fiber version, and I don't mean a fiber version for the light, but rather an actual fiber optic cable. We're very excited about this product. We hope that you can get excited too, and I think you visit evocords.com and you can get all the information on the EVO6 cable, and we look forward to seeing you at another TechEdge review.